Right, next speaker that we've got is Chris Charnley, who's a delegate to the Trades Council that's also helped to organise this, but also the UNISON Chorley and South Ribble Labour Link officer. I'm just going to pass you over to Chris.
Thanks, Andy. Firstly, I'd like to just thank Andy for allowing me to speak here today. So thank you. As Andy points out, he's the chair of the Chorley Trades Council, which is the body of the trade unions, the Chorley. Welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen, friends and comrades. I would like to start first by asking everyone just to take a moment to remember those three little girls that had their lives tragically taken away from them. Their families, friends, after all, just 30 minutes down the road in Southport. I'd like for us all to send our heartfelt condolences to them. And we should also pay tribute to those that intervened bravely and to the emergency services that responded to that horrific incident. The same emergency services that came only hours later under violent attack. Hope, not hate. I'll say it again. Hope, not hate. I've said that a lot just recently, and it helps me to put my feelings of anger into perspective of what happened in Southport. Did I feel anger about what happened? Yes, of course, followed by much sorrow. Who wouldn't? But should that only be directed at the person responsible for that heinous crime? Of course. Let us hope that he will feel the full force of the law. Hope, not hate. What does this mean? It means saying no to racism, no to fascism, no to violence, and no to the politics of division and hate. That's here in Chorley and across the country. It is no coincidence that after 14 years of Conservative government, we have deep divisions in society. 14 years of austerity and lack of funding for public services creates inequalities, comrades, and poverty. This then leads to anger, desperation amongst some, divisions become wider, and racism and fascism is only too happy to fill the void, as disaffected and disassociated people embrace this as they think it offers them hope. But it is false, and it is preyed on by some of the far right to incite violence. They say migrants are to blame for all of society's ills and failures. It's wrong. This is untrue. The failures are by successive governments, at home and abroad, whether that be engaging in unnecessary and unlawful war around the world, which in turn does result in more refugees with nowhere to go, and also failing to engage, helping new arrivals integrate into society properly. And let's not forget the misinformation on social media. There is good and bad in all races and faiths, but history has shown that going down the path of blaming immigrants and other minorities is a dangerous path. Remember the pre-war Germany and the Nazis and how that turned out. So I say again, hope, not hate. We are all stronger together when we unite, as trade unionists, as socialists, as communities, all workers of all colours, creeds and faiths, be it Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, whatever. In fact, our NHS would not be able to function without the flow of immigrants that have arrived here to work in it, and the generations that have continued on a path of education and public service since. Let us continue to make these people feel welcome here in Chorley and everywhere else. Unity is strength. Hope, not hate. Solidarity to you all.